Project Serpentine, Day 6. This is Dr. Willoughby speaking. I'm here in Lab 7, which means we've actually got the genetic structure unlocked and are examining it far closer, using devices here with names even I can't pronounce. Unfortunately, I would have to say that our advances in any level of understanding on this device has been stalled. The reason for this is because the shield, which is bronze and yet has a genetic structure and signs of life, all of its biological processes have completely locked up. They're in a sort of homeostasis. I can't explain it, though I suspect it has something to do with the fact that we have both found, and are now denying it, the last piece of its composite. Because I cannot attach the blade to the shield, I probably can, but I know I bloody well could, but I'm not allowed to. Yes, because I'm under orders not to complete the shield. It looks like its biological process has locked up. As I said, it has stopped. It's not dying, it's just not progressing. It's in a sort of cellular equilibrium. As to exactly what that means, well, unfortunately, I am not a living shield expert. I can only guess that it is conserving its bioenergies, in much the same way as a certain breeds of amphibian can do so, locking themselves into a particular genetic pattern and awaiting a change in conditions. In this case, the condition being, give me my bloody blade. I say bloody blade, but the report that we were given by the Ordo Obscurus team and its allies would indicate that many of these advanced cellular processes were stimulated. It's as good as any when you're talking about living bronze. Was stimulated by the introduction of massive amounts of fresh plasma. Plasma, platelets, all the red stuff. Now, considering the work that I did just a couple of months ago, the power in blood is something that I'm very familiar with. It seems in this case that blood has awakened the shield, and presumably the blade as well. We're not getting terribly much off the blade. Speaking of information, I have a report here from my lab assistant, my erstwhile lab assistant, Simmons. Yes, she's in the Americas. And I sent her some data to see if she could analyze it. Lo and behold, I got a report back pretty quickly. So why don't we take a listen to that, and I will advance my files until she's finished, and then I will be back with you. If I can just figure out which button to push. Is it this one?
Hello, Willoughby. It's me, Simmons. So, I'll just get down to business, right? The DNA tests have been, difficult, but for the most part, it's been okay. We ruined some equipment, and, yeah, that was interesting. But we got the results, and the sequences have markers that resemble both Ophidian and homid mammalian genetic structures. We don't really seem to have any exact matches on file, though, so not really sure what that means. After I ran it through some vibration diagnostics, I discovered that there's an assortment of channels within the shield proper and a multi-lobe central chamber. So I suppose that's something, right? That's all for now. Talk to you later, Willoughby. Bye-bye.
Bloody hell. Look at that logo. It's preposterously arrogant. Americans. Alright, well, I may not approve of who Simmons is working for, but the equipment that they've given her access to is amazing. The file that she sent, along with her audio log, details what I suspected to be all along. There is a serpent missing, and the breakage line is hidden behind the coils above the face and was only visible due to the deep sounding. So I was never wrong, I was always right, which I suppose shouldn't surprise anyone. So, anyway, What we've got is a second breakage line, a third piece. So I'm going to contact the Order Obscurus, have them send out another team, and pick it up for me. I'm under orders not to attach the blade, but no one said anything about a snake, right? Excellent. So that's the plan for now. Going to continue my analysis, and until then, I am going to. I was going to attach a genetics graph so that people could see just here in the audio file, since there's an image attached. But since the only people that are going to look at it are Temple Hall and the Inquisition, and well, frankly, they're not quite bright enough to even figure out what I was doing. Not that I'm insulting you, Miss Oeiti. No, it's more your bollocks.